Welcome to this short video. This one concerns the CP function up at the top. CP of course stands for Control Panel. It's a function that's primarily there for administrators, and in this video I'm going to talk through how to add a new class or a new year group. So if your school uses an MIS such as Sims, then you don't need to worry too much about creating one through eSchools. Any new classes or year groups that are added into your MIS will pull through to eSchools automatically. I know that can be a bit of a concern if you are creating a new class for the start of an academic year, but as long as the machine that has that MIS software is left on, then that will pull through to eSchools automatically. If you are turning off the machine that has that MIS software on it over the 6-week holiday, then it might be worth getting in touch with eSchools primarily to make sure that the connection hasn't been lost, and if it has, we can just restart it again, just to make sure that all of that information is pulling through to your eSchools platform as it should do. Now, if you don't use an MIS, then you can manually create a class and a year group, and to do that you would go to CP, and on the drop down there you have classes and you have year groups, and they both work in very similar ways. If I go to classes, you'll see my classes listed here, and to create a new class we'd click on the green button and give it a name. You can then go through some of these options just in here, so if you need to register the class, turn on e-dinners for the class, in the same way you can do for any of your other classes, you can go through these checkboxes. But then go to members, and then you can type in your students and the teachers involved with this class. Start typing in a few letters and you should have a drop down with all of the students with those particular letters in their name, and you can select them directly from the drop down. If you have a number of teachers attached to the class, then you can select a main user. This just displays that teacher's photograph for the students when they log into eSchools. Click on Finish and you can see our new class just in there. For year groups, it's much the same. Go back to CP and this time go to year groups. Click on the green button up at the top to create a new year group. Give it a name and then select the theme. So if this is a primary year group, you might want to select the primary theme. If it's a secondary, then you can have the secondary style format. Again, go to members and type in the students and the teachers involved, and you can also select a main user as well. Now, as I say, this is really for schools that don't have an MIS. If you do have an MIS, you shouldn't need to worry about this. That will pull automatically from your MIS software. So I hope that's been useful to you, and I'll speak to you again soon.